February 27th, day 58. Getting another morning workout, fasted. Got the energy drink this time though. Gonna try to push it a little harder. Might do some weights. I'm not sure. I was thinking about doing some legs. The hams, they feel fairly good, but once you start trying to do the weights, then it'll tell you like, hey, I'm still sore. And I'm really trying to stay away from working out sore muscles. If it's sore, something's up with it. It's still repairing. It's still damaged. Still torn fibers. So just really emphasizing on the rest period. Giving the muscle plenty of time. The only other thing I could do would be chest, but I just did shoulders literally 2 days ago, and chest movements use the shoulders way too much. It's too much of it jumps in way too much. So excuse me, I'm not trying to, like I said, overdo anything anymore. My quads feel good, like I said, but my hams are the ones that are kind of still hurting. I might just do the cardio abs and some calves. Calves feel good today. Foot's still sore, but feels like it's getting a little better. So probably won't do any walking, any treadmill. Just gonna stick to the Cybex. The bike is just too much on the knee and not enough on the muscles of the legs. I feel like the knee starts hurting before any of the muscles do. So the Cybex kind of it's like right in between. So I'm gonna stick with the Cybex for today. See if I can get a good 30-40 minutes out of that. Probably just shoot for 30. And then do some kind of calves or something. Like I said, I probably will test out the legs with some extensions, some curls. But I got a feeling that the curls are going to hurt, so maybe just some extensions. But I do need to get a full leg workout. But I might have to, next time I might have to take a farther gap between doing the glute stuff. Because that's what I did. I did the inner thighs, the adductors, your glutes. I did some good mornings, which were great, but they really pull the glutes and the hams. So I do want to do that though, because as we get older, you need that hip strength, that hip mobility. I do exercises, with my ab workout, and I grab a weight and I just twist, and that rotates your hips, rotates your knees. It gets all your joints just moving around. And I really think that has strengthened a lot of the stuff, like even my knees. It even helps my knees get a good stretch to the sides. Do I have a fucked up knee with no ACL? Sure, there is no ACL there, but doing the movement has gotten me a little more flexible in what hurts and what doesn't. So, I can't go too far with it. I literally hear my knee just click back into place. Am I ever gonna get the surgery? I don't think so. I'd like to get it and do this thing right, but if I ever did, I'd have to be like super thin. It'd have to be a point in my life where I'm just gonna rest. I have the chance to rest, and right now there's no time. So just staying busy, moving forward. A lot of things going on. Trying to get a new job, a full-time job. Just a lot of things that if I got a surgery right now, it would hinder that. Potentially be moving in the next year or two, God willing. Yeah, just got too much stuff to do to be laid up in bed for a whole year, and barely able to walk. So right now, just focus with the task at hand, lose this weight, get stronger, and continue to push towards longevity with our health, with my health. When I talk to my son, which I told him a long time ago, but now that I've been the mass monster, the big guy, the strongest guy in the gym, I can easily say that I'd rather be the shredded, quick, athletic guy than the most strongest guy. Not that I wasn't athletic, but do you need 22, 23-inch biceps? No, you don't. Should you pursue that? No, you shouldn't. Should you do your arm workouts and your heavy weights and stuff? Yeah, you should. Once in a while. Push the body's limits a little bit. But don't do it week in and week out, Don't do it every day. The way that I was training, I was literally training like I was training for a fucking Olympia, Super heavy weights, a lot of strain and tension on the muscles. Obviously natural. A lot of food. Anywhere from 5 to 10,000 calories when I used to just go crazy a day. So it's just, I tell my son, don't do that. Stay lean. Run. I hated running. I never ran. I did sometimes, and I could run. I could run pretty decent for a heavy, 280-pound guy at the time. But it's not. All that muscle, like, what's it really good for? What's in real life, what is it good for? It's just for looks. That's all. And most girls, truthfully, don't even like that shit. When you're massive, they don't like it. It's that weird freaky bitch that fucking goes to the gym a lot that likes it, that likes the guy, likes being with the guy that gets a shit ton of attention. And I've been with those girls, but I've also been dissed because as soon as you have any kind of relations with them, they realize that you're just a massive monster and it brings fear into them, whatever the case. I've had that said to me. I've had to say, hey, I don't want to hang out with you alone. Why? Right? One chick literally said, because if you were pissed off or you wanted to, I wouldn't be able to get away from you. And of course, I never said or did anything to this girl. Actually, we remained friends and way after that, but it was just like, she was like, your presence is very like what's the word I'm looking for? It was just like, it brought fear because when you're just a massive person, talking to a little chick that weighs, 180 pounds, 160 pounds, which I guess ain't that little, right? But still, it's, they don't feel comfortable. But it sure is fun, I gotta say. Being a mass guy, I have some funny stories. Going to restaurants, going to malls. And it's funny because a lot of foreigners, they love the big muscles. I don't know how many times I've had an Asian girl from straight up China or Japan or something just walk up to me, grab my arms and be like, oh my God, like so big, and just no fucks given. It's funny. It's cool, because you look like a freak next to what? You look like a freak next to other people that are normal. And sometimes you look like a freak next to people that work out when you're that big. And when I was totally carved up and pumped and everything, at 300 pounds, I looked crazy. So it was fun while it lasted, but that's the point. It doesn't last. Your body takes a beating, your digestive takes a beating, your tendons take a beating, and whether you like to say it or not, everyone's like, well, maybe you overdid it, or maybe you didn't take enough rest, or maybe this, maybe that. Yeah, I know. Maybe this, maybe that. But the facts are, it's wear and tear. It's wear and tear. Use your body wisely. If you are a younger guy and you are trying to be Mr. Olympia mass monster, it's not worth it. Not worth it at all. Unless you are fucking competing and taking the drugs and doing everything you need to, it's not worth it. Not at all. And there is like zero parking. So I'm gonna go do another circle. Shit. This is crazy. But I think I'm gonna have to park pretty far out today because there is like zero parking. Which is fine. But let's see how it goes. Right here. Yeah, we're fine. Kind of far away, but we found a parking. So yeah, let's go burn some calories and get some of this muscle back. All right, February 27th, day 58 in the books. Man, that was a good workout. Wasn't a complete leg workout, but everything felt great. I mean, I did have a few little, once I started pushing it heavier, I could feel my knee a little bit iffy. So right then and there, I fucking dropped the weight, stopped, gave it a little stretch, and then keep going. It's funny because I wasn't gonna do leg curls, and it just so happened the gym I go to only has one leg curl machine, and it was broken. So that was God saying, yeah, leave that shit alone. So I took it as a sign and didn't do any hamstrings. Well, not completely. At the end, I did do some stiff legs just to give it a stretch with the barbell. 45 on each side, nothing crazy. Nice and slow. Good stretch at the bottom. Pause 1 second, 2 seconds, then power it up. Just a stretch, not pushing hella weight. So that's just gonna help the recovery. sets of 10. I did like 3 sets of 10. Real easy. Other than that, I started with leg extensions. I did a shit ton of sets of those. But you know, it's kind of like which one is your working set and which one is your like warm-up sets. I warm up a lot on those. I start with 70 pounds and do 25. Then I do 100 and I do 25. Then I do 130 and I do 20. Then I do 165 and I do 20. Then I do 190. Then I do 190. I probably do like 50. I think I did 15. And then after that, it turns to 10 because then you're going to the 220s, 260. I went all the way to like 285, I think, almost to the bottom. A couple plates away from the bottom. The bottom's like 305 or something, 315. And like I said, I did like 8 reps and felt something funny on my leg, and that was the last set of the leg extensions. I just cut it back after that. But rep wise, man, I did a shit ton of reps. Easily 100 to 120 reps on the leg extensions. That was the first one. Then I went to the leg press with an emphasis, and I do this set. It's like I do 10 reps wide to get a good stretch, and then I do 10 reps with my feet really close together and like to the middle, right? And just more emphasis on the quads, and that shit tears you up. So did 10 of those, and then where did I go from there? I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. And then I went to but like I said, a bunch of sets again on the leg press. I did, what did I do? I started with 2 plates, then I went 3 plates, then I went 4 plates, then I went 5 plates. And then I cut back to 3 plates, and then I cut back to 2 plates. The last one from 5, 3, 2 is all continuous. So just get off, dump them off, and jump back on and do another 10, and then do another 10. After that, I did the stiff legs with the barbell, just to get a good stretch on the ham, a little bit of glute action. And then I did and actually the stretches felt okay. My knee feels a little tired, but that's just from all the high reps probably. And then after that, 3 sets of that, and then I went to do my abs, and I did 2 sets, and I switched it up a little bit more. I did, like I said, I always do these jumbo sets of different positions. So I did leg lifts, and the first 10 are high kicks, so as far as I can go, then medium, and then low. So I do 30 like that, and then I do 10 more where I'm bringing my feet, I'm laying on the floor, and I'm bringing my feet to my chest as far as I can go, wide, and then I stretch them out all the way. So it's like I'm looking like a frog trying to swim. And then I hold my legs out for at least a 10 count this far from the ground, like real close there. I give it some more tension. And before that, I do get the 45 weight, and I do 20 twists, so 10 on each side, and then 10 with one arm oblique pulls to each side. So it's a big set, and I do 2 sets like that, 2 to 3. Today I only did 2. I was feeling pretty tired. I was running out of time. And then I did like 12, 13 minutes in the sauna, in the steam room. And man, that really took it out of me. I feel fucking tired. So it was good. It was a really good workout. I feel really accomplished. And that's something you should feel. After you eat a meal that's healthy, after you get a good workout, you should feel accomplished. You got it done. The tough part for us big dudes is going to definitely be at night, not to overeat, not to stay up too late. And you just have to get into these fucking habits, man. Just gotta say, hey, time for bed. Turn everything off, turn the phone off, and Do what you gotta do, man. Fuck. If you gotta jerk off to fucking go to bed, hey, do that shit. If you got a girlfriend, fuck your girlfriend. That'll definitely tire you out, especially after a long day of working out, doing your job. Yeah, do what you have to do. If you have to take melatonin, I don't think that you should do things like take stuff, because then you become dependent on them. Any kind of outside force. I mean, obviously, even jerking off is not good if you do it daily. It brings down your tests. Your testosterone actually goes up if you don't jerk off all the time. I'm just saying, if you really fucking had to go to sleep, it will help you. But also a nice shower before bed helps a ton. Some nice warm coffee. Not coffee, shit. Sometimes tea, certain teas, right? They kind of help. Sleepy time teas, as they call them. But getting it done, man. Getting it done. Doing whatever you got to do to get to your goal within means. But yeah, now I gotta go inside, iron some clothes, and get ready for work. But first, time to eat.